babes, hello. My name is Candace Starr and I am connected to the universe. And today's session, channeling session, will be for AKA. I do want to explain what I do because there's a lot of people that misunderstand what I do. But today will be for AKA, and the only question I want to know is what's his side of the story with Anele. So, with that being said, I do want to explain that what I do. I saw some comments saying, "Oh, I don't believe her. She's so fake, and she thinks she's powerful. And if she knew what she was doing, she would have more information, like what they look like, and the color of this and this and that and this and that." First off, okay, I am very powerful, okay, because power is light, and light is truth. That's it. So, I'm recovering from pneumonia. Please bear with my voice going in and out. Secondly, when I channel, I'm channeling energy. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm feeling the energy that is surrounded by a situation, and I try to put that energy into words. Okay, so sometimes I do get flashes. Okay, and I'll try to describe the flashes as best as I can. I do have 2 traumatic brain injuries that really prevent me from going deep into detail. But it's a blessing that I am still here able to speak to you. Again, I am very, very connected to the universe. Now, I personally believe that because of situations I've been through, that everything is energy and frequencies and vibrations, okay? I believe that we are consciousness and awareness, okay? Our souls, so to speak, is consciousness and awareness, okay? I believe 222 on the timestamp. I believe that how do I put that into words? Energy never dies. Energy does not sleep, okay? Now, it could be at peace. It could be at heaven. Heaven is a state of mind in my eyes from what I've seen, okay? Heaven and hell are a state of mind. So if you're in torment, well, where do you think you're going when you die? You're going to be exactly where your mind is, okay? If you're at peace with yourself and with love and care and good intentions, that's where you're going to be when you pass, clinically, physically, okay? So now that we got that out the way, if you still don't believe this is not my problem, that's your problem. So let's do this. Everything is on point, but we have to say allegedly. All right. So if you're watching this on TikTok, this will be 10 minutes of the reading on TikTok. If you go to my YouTube channel, just by pressing my name, it will bring you to my main page. You will see a little red button with a little arrow in it. That is the YouTube button. Press it. It will bring you right to my channel to watch the whole video, however long it may be. Starting with the blank page, I'm going to put AKA, Kiernan Forbes. I have done ITC sessions with him. I think maybe 2 or 3 of them. I'm not 100% sure. So, let me find a focal point and get into it. There is a baby in the background. She's with her daddy at the moment. Just seeing a couple flashes right now. The spot he was unalived. Okay, I see his happiness, his excitement. when he first gets signed to a record label, I believe that is. Very excited. Very happy. Okay. I can almost hear the words, this is where it all starts. What starts? What's starting from here? Okay. I feel like he's talking about the fame and it going to his head. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, he's letting me know that he's a good guy. Like he's a good guy and he has a good heart. He said, but I have an addiction. I like girls a lot. I feel like he's saying, like, with the fame and his addiction of liking girls a lot, it really has gotten to his head, and that's what he's trying to explain to me. I need to know, if you don't mind, your side of the story about the night in the hotel. Okay, we're there. I see that balcony. Okay. Ooh. Said I was being shitty. I was being a shitty person. But that's not my usual character. I had enough. Yes, I was playing her, but she was playing me mentally. Mentally abusing. Abusive. Mentally abusive. Okay, so, okay, okay. I do hear and see him confirming that Anele would put her hands on him a lot. He said for the most part, I never touched her. I would push back. That's what I'm getting, like a push back feeling. He said, but I never like hit her. He's saying 2 wrongs do not make a right. So I feel like she was abusive in one way and he was abusive in another way. That's what I feel. And I feel like his abuse was mentally as well, but physically, meaning him physically cheating with other women. And he acknowledges this. She was more like mentally manipulative with the words that she would express to him, would make him feel almost trapped. Whew. I said, I'm such a good guy, and I feel terrible, and it ate me up every single moment after it happened. Whew. There's something about powerful people and having like that gut feeling that they were coming. It's like, honestly, I was trying to believe my own lie. He says, technically it wasn't a lie, it just wasn't the full truth. But I felt so guilty, and I knew it was an accident. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't done intentionally. So I kept it to myself. One of his people does know. One of his people does know. Again, he's saying, I'm such a good guy. Like, I always have good intentions, but my downfall is women. My downfall is women. He's saying what Anele told me is correct. And that right now he's trying to work on his karma so that he could be mentally free. Because he still holds the guilt of it. He says, I will apologize and apologize and apologize until she accepts. And if it takes 1,000 years, it takes 1,000 years. I will apologize every single day and every moment. When she's ready to forgive, he will still be there apologizing. Exactly. She did not lie about the way it went down when she told me. She was angry. She was angry. She knows about another girl or two in my... And I was standing, I was putting my foot down. I was putting my foot down and I wouldn't budge. I usually cave for her. I would not budge. I put my foot down. We did get into an altercation. And she kept putting her hands on him. And he would push back. Push back. I didn't realize how, okay, I feel like he's saying, oh. I didn't realize how close we were to the door. There's some type of door, like a doorway that goes to this balcony. It's not like a window balcony. Like in New York. It'd be like a window attached to a balcony. It's not like that. There's an actual door there. And it opens. I can see the sun shining through it. We get closer and closer and closer until we're in the doorway. I didn't want her to leave because of how upset she was. I refused. I refused to allow her to leave while she was so worked up. And it just escalated and escalated. And she caught me good. It goes like this. She caught me good. And my reflex was to, that's what I'm getting. And that's exactly what the feeling I got in the Anele reading. Oh my God. He says good people make mistakes. But it's hard for other people when you're in the spotlight to understand those mistakes. People are so quick to judge. bringing up Cost to teach. He said, that's my homeboy. He knows that I'm a good person, but we are not the same. Costa is a genuinely good person. He has no secrets. He has no guilt. He said, I had secrets and I had guilt. Costa could vouch for him that he does have a good heart because he knew him. He knew him, but he did not know of the secrets and guilt. But he knew who he was as a person besides his secrets and guilt. He knew I had an addiction to girls. I couldn't help it. Everybody knew this. I let it get to my head. I let it all get to my head. I loved Anele, but I had a problem, and so did she. She liked what she liked, and she wanted what she wanted, and she got what she got. In the physical realm, materialistically. Spoiled. I knew it was coming. My death. I knew it was coming. I could feel them. Very powerful people. Somebody's not letting this go. Somebody don't believe me. Whoa. So I definitely know this was a hit for hire. The persons that are involved in this are actually not involved, but they accepted payment to be involved. Well, I don't feel safe explaining what he just showed me and whom he showed me, and the feeling of powerful people is right on point. Almost looks like an angel. I truly believe this was the heat of the moment. This was not intentional. His intentions were not, I'm going to M somebody today. No, I truly feel like this was the heat of the moment that got out of hand and immediately was regretful for the entire situation. Let me just say thank you. okay. I'm just telling him thank you in my mind. He's like, I have a problem because you are so beautiful and I really need to change. It's all a conscious decision, okay? This is me talking to him. What you choose to do with your soul and your energy is all a conscious decision, okay? If you want to change, you change. Don't think about it, do it. I just hear beautiful, beautiful women, beautiful, beautiful women, beautiful. If you don't want to change, you will not change. If you want to change, you'll change. And I thank you for today. I hope you find your peace. So, that was a lot. I feel his sincerity. I feel his sincerity. He's very sincere. I don't feel like he played mind games, but he had an addiction to women, okay? And if there was any type of mind games, it was to cover that addiction. And I don't feel like he covered it from his friends. I feel like he covered it from the other women that he's messing with. After I did that reading on I believe it was Senzo, there's a woman that is connected to the dark arts, not of the light, the dark ones. And after I did that reading, my entire family got the flu. I have issues with my heart, my lungs, so I get the worst. I'm still recovering. What she threw at me and what I received are not the same, okay? I am protected, but that don't mean things don't slip through. It's just not what they sent, okay? Because what she sent is disgusting. Yeah. Again, I am very powerful because I am of the light and I am of the truth. Thank you for joining me today. I am Candace Starr. I have my own store called EnchantedAscensions.com, and if you visit me, you will see I help with many different things, many different ways. So please visit my store, check it out, give yourself some time to read it and really go through it and get to know us here at the company, because it's not just me, okay? I have my child involved with all of it as well. And yeah, I love you, babes. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, on YouTube, and on YouTube at EnchantedAscension.com. Love you, babes.